Shawwal is the month in which the results of Ramadan will become known. We'll realize that, am I successful? All the efforts I made in Ramadan, that Allah Ta'ala will publicize the result in this month of Shawwal. We can each and everyone realize ourselves that this is when we should result, that how has my result of Ramadan come out? So how does the result of Ramadan come out? SubhanAllah, how did the pious predecessors tell us? SubhanAllah, we'll realize right now, did we pass or fail in Ramadan? We will realize in a few minutes. It won't take long. It won't take long. Totally correct. We accept this. Now we shouldn't think that in Ramadan I did so much ibadah and taraweeh and I made effort. No, students do this. They think, I sat down all year long and I studied and I wrote papers and reports. Can tell us if we have passed or failed. Allah will tell us. And it's not the zahiri, just our physical implementation of actions that tell us that we've passed Ramadan. Allah Ta'ala says your batin, spiritually your ruh, in your Quran, your sujood, your prostration and recitation of Quran, your salah, where was your heart through all of that time? Subhanallah. Was your heart present? Was it sincere at that time? Was your heart present? And there, involved in the ibadah you were doing, that all of the actions of your Ramadan, did you do it from the depths of your heart? Or do you think, no, I'll do this for thawab, I'll do this for reward, I'll do that for reward, and I need reward. So what was the action of the individual? SubhanAllah, Ramadan is such a month that it recognizes all of the hidden intentions in the heart, that we were practicing and we were moving and we were implementing. But Allah Ta'ala says the angel records the results, and Allah Ta'ala says, I know the results. That how did he do dhikr today? What was his intention? How many juz of Quran did he read today? What did he do? Why did he do these things? So we were moving physically, but Allah Ta'ala was looking for the heavens. Why is he doing these actions? Is he showing off? Is there pride? Was he lying? Was he trying to trick people? Was he trying to show himself off to people that I'm pious? Except what did he consider himself to be inside his heart? What was within him? Subhanallah. So after that, because there's a very big reward lying in wait for those who pass this great month of Ramadan. Allah Ta'ala says that those who passed Ramadan, they've passed their whole life. They've passed the test of life. And for those people is the announcement that Allah Ta'ala mentions in Ramadan, that subhanAllah, this person is forgiven, who implemented Ramadan correctly. And that's the person who should be celebrating Eid. Eid is celebrated by those individuals about whom Allah Ta'ala has announced that these people have passed Ramadan because their result is published. What do we do? It's never happened, is it? That person sits the exam and sits the paper, the exam paper, and then marks it himself and gives the grade himself. No, this doesn't occur, does it? So the pious Peter says, no, you cannot do this, that you just pass through Ramadan, practice and consider yourself as forgiven. No, Allah Ta'ala doesn't need our sujood, our prostration, our tilawa, our Quran. No, Allah Ta'ala needs our servanthood. Allah wants our servanthood. That's what He's looking for. Allah Ta'ala says, in which there's nobody else involved. Wahdahu la sharik is Allah. Allah Ta'ala says that I don't want to involve anybody else in my ibadah, in taraweeh, in Quran, in tasbih, in remembrance of Allah, in any dhikr, in any majlis. Allah Ta'ala doesn't want inclusion of anyone else between us and the acceptance of our deeds by Allah. And we think that we can make ourselves fast. So Allah Ta'ala said, I gave you compulsory paper. I made you make full effort to revise for that paper in Ramadan. Allah Ta'ala says that I made you revise the most for that examination paper, and you practice the most for that examination. Do you know what the examination is? The most severe, which is a compulsory examination without which we cannot succeed. What is that? Some people are sleeping or drowsy. Okay, listen again to these words. I know that you are tired and you're sort of sitting back, but tonight is also Laylatul Qadr, my friends, the night of power. And today the result for Ramadan is being published. Let's look at the results. So Allah Ta'ala says this was a compulsory paper, compulsory examination that you had to sit in. Allah Ta'ala said the whole of Ramadan was, you can say, overwhelmed and overpowered by this one examination paper. Some people think that Ramadan came and it just came and it went and we did what we could maximum, subhanAllah. And Ramadan doesn't even finish and we go back to our old ways. So what was that compulsory examination? Salah, prayer, namaz. What was it? The compulsory examination paper of Ramadan was namaz, prayer, salah. In the whole of Ramadan, Allah Ta'ala made us practice our salah. Practice. In other words, from the first day, 20 rakah extra salah. And Allah Ta'ala gave the reward of nafil as what? As a fard, as a compulsory. What was the reason? Because this was a compulsory examination. Allah Ta'ala said, I made you prepare so much that if this individual fails this examination, the compulsory exam, then his whole Ramadan is gone to waste. Has gone to waste. All of the other things were optional. Dhikr, Quran, all these actions were optional. Optional. due to which Ramadan, the impact of Ramadan improves and increases, and the grade increases. So from these things, other actions, the grade increases. But if we pass this paper, the compulsory examination paper, then obviously we'll have the minimum requirement to pass, isn't it? Thereafter, all the other ibadat of Ramadan will elevate our rewards and take us beyond that. So yes, to read 15 juz, 20 rakat that we used to pray every day is a great action that we did. And to do dhikr of Allah in Ramadan was a great thing, and to give sadaqat and khairat and charity was a great action. But these all depend and hinge on one thing, the compulsory paper. If we pass the compulsory paper,